Welcome to a special edition of Coffee, Eggs and Inspiration, and my inspiration this week is coming from Gleneagles, the hotel that you can see behind me, one of Scotland's premier resort destinations. Let's go. Gleneagles is perched about a 20-minute drive from Perth in the wonderful countryside. You see the rolling hills there in the background. I'm here in November 2020. And it's in the middle of COVID still, so there's a bit of mask wearing that needs to go on in the estate. But it's a wonderful time of the year. As you can see, the trees are just turning, or quite a long way actually gone in terms of the colours, and it's nice and crisp. Lovely day today. You can see the croquet pitch ahead of me, and this is the main building where most of the rooms are. I'm standing now in the main reception area of Gleneagles. You can see the roaring log fire behind me. A lovely seating area. My wife's just been sitting there doing some reading, and a typically Art Deco, again, entrance hallway. Very nice greetings that you get from anyone if you can make out the signs behind me. These are the best scores and the top catches for things like fish, and also the heaviest birds today, the falcons and the eagles and things like that. Interesting. Just on my way to the room, I've come through the reception now, and beautiful wide corridors. One of the fun facts is that Gleneagles was used as a military hospital in the Second World War. There's the first floor, lift well through to another place. Our room's on the second floor, so up the stairs here. Each of the landings is set out in a very similar way. It's actually an enormous hotel, so it can be easy to get lost, and there's a lot of walking, which is quite good to walk off the calories of the whiskey and the haggis. Okay, this is the room tour. So we booked a what's called a main estate double, and we've got a Strathern Nights booking, which basically includes breakfast and dinner, as well as obviously the room itself. So really spacious. This is the entrance hallway. Nice room here in the cupboards. My only criticism, actually, you see I've got my stuff hanging up here, is that there's no chest of drawers, for want of a better word, in there. So I'm using a trunk that's in the room. Bathrooms are huge, really good space, separate loo, very big bathtub, certainly ample for two people if you're so inclined, and lovely walk-in shower with really nice fittings. Over here, vanity unit, heated towel rail, and I don't know if you can get a sense of the dimensions there, but really quite big. And then through into the main bedroom here. Really nice sort of sitting area, a couple of armchairs there. TV. The TV is a connected TV, so if you're into watching YouTube, as you obviously are if you're watching this, or other connected apps, you can connect your account through that telly. I haven't used it much. I'm mostly soaking up the view. We are facing the side, the tennis court side here, so you can see all-weather tennis courts, as well as a lovely sort of market garden there, and just beyond the hedgerows there is the Falconry area. So that's where they do the hawks and the falcons and this sort of thing. In the room, nice little arrangement here with an espresso machine. This is the trunk I was telling you about, which I'm keeping my clothes in. I won't give you the treat of seeing my clothes. Robert's radio down here that you can connect to Bluetooth, so I've been streaming stuff off it. It's really a good option, and lovely big bed. And we're here with our son who's 15, and he's got a twin room also in the main estate. The main estate is the big building that I showed you the outside of earlier, and his room's also great, similar dimensions, quite a similar layout, except it's twin beds rather than a big double. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Okay, it's got its own arcade, shopping arcade, so I'm going to take you through there. I need to put my mask on, so this is just going to be a music over the top. It's the American bar. It's actually closed at the moment due to COVID. Apparently really nice. And of course, the still room with an ample selection of whiskies. Apparently this one in the window here is £100,000, and with that you get 4 nights of accommodation and a helicopter tour to McCullum to enjoy a meal. Little outside bar where you can legally drink without a meal. The many bars. This one's called the Burnham Brasserie. And here really quite nice. It's looks like an atrium area in here, which is lovely. A lot of foliage. And then in there's the spa area. So spa over there, swim and gym. Little outdoor jacuzzi down there, which is quite nice. Right, I've got to be a bit quiet here because I'm in a bar. This is called the Century Bar. As you see, very elegant. Lovely afternoon here in Scotland. Wonderful centrepiece there. And you can probably make out the light fixtures behind. It was built in 1924, so it's quite Art Deco. Built by the Caledonian Railway Company originally as a stop-off for people who were on their way to the Highlands, and over time became popular as a destination in itself, mostly for the golf, but also for areas like this. Wonderful place to snuggle up and with a good book and maybe a wee dram. So this is the Strathern room, which is rather a fancy restaurant. You see the Art Deco light fixtures again. It's breakfast time at the moment, full Scottish breakfast and lots of other options available. Very nice setting, also great for dinner. And coming into the Gleneagles room, which is set up sort of as a library. You see these book stands here. Very quiet, peaceful atmosphere. I think it's going to be used for afternoon tea this afternoon. Lovely views out onto the hills and the croquet lawns here. Very nice atmosphere. You can just see across, if I walk up to the window, across to the golf courses, etc. over the other side. Where are we? Local house. This is a new part of the building here. Well, that's quite nice. That looks like a teaching kitchen or something like that. There are a multitude of outdoor activities that are available around Gleneagles, and you see in the background one of them, which is the off-roading. So Meredith, my wife, and I are going to go do that. Let's go.
I'll have the horn on your glove, climb back to you, on into the trees. And we're talking about the history of the train and how we get to do what we wanted to do and why we wanted to do it, and getting you up close and personal as much as possible with the birds.
Right.
The weather's just going over the edge, and the thought of what it's going to do, isn't it? So nice smooth change into second. Alright, that's about 23 degrees at the moment. Land Rover saying 30 degrees is nice and safe. We'll just follow around to the right.
Okay.
I've had about 35 degrees.
Around here?
That's it, round to the right. And if you have it stationary, you kept tipping it hard around. So yeah, if you rush into it too fast, you're going to hit too much water. It tends to come into the engine. Yeah. So keeping in the middle without hitting the sides. A quick change into second if you can. Gently on the gas. Well, put it on a little bit. Off it along, a little bit of gas to the top. Follow it.
What's it called? An Argo cat?
Argo cat, yeah, made in Canada.
Okay, now we're going to be doing a bit of zip wiring just across from the hotel. Standing here next to the falcon and eagle cage. Look at this dude, golden eagle. Along here, another golden eagle, and this is a tawny eagle. And they do little exhibitions, or you can experience falconry at the area behind. Super cool. Right, bit of target shooting. Look up. Say hello. Here. Cool-looking rifles. Scope makes it super easy. Well, it should do anyway. Still quite difficult. Shooting.
There you go, you lock shot 3 bullseyes.
Perhaps what Gleneagles is best known for, though, is its golf. A venue for the Ryder Cup. 3 courses there, the PGA course, which is this one showing in the images, that's the one I played, and that's where the Ryder Cup was, as well as the Queen's course and the King's course. Most people like to play the Queen's course, as I understand it. Looks great as well. We did some fishing. There's a little lake on the property. Fly fishing from the bank. Actually caught a trout. There it is. Catch and release. Wonderful picturesque scene there. Good fun. Well, I'm standing at the dam at Falconry, which is about 45 minutes drive from Gleneagles, and a wonderful little village, highly recommended. Amazing colours.